Investors' love affair with the markets continues as the major averages hit records on this Valentine's Day. How long will the infatuation with equities continue? Let's bring in Alger CEO Dan Chung. And Dan, record heights for the markets based on romance or reality?
I don't think it's romance per se. I think we're looking at it as it's a reunited love affair with its old high school sweetheart. I mean, the bond market's been the beneficiary of a lot of love for the last decade. I think the next decade will be an equities decade.
Okay. Janet Yellen helped today. She said that it would be unwise to hold off on rates for much longer. Donald Trump started trimming off some of the Dodd-Frank legislation. So there are a couple of things put into this holiday cake recipe for Valentine's Day. But what stocks are you loving right now?
So we're looking at a wide variety of companies. We're bottoms-up investors at Alger, but we often like to find things that have been discarded or neglected by other investors. So, for example, two names that we like: WisdomTree, WETF. It's one of the leading providers of passive ETF investing, and this stock did not do very well last year. But we look at it as a great company in the right part of the market. Everybody's going from active to passive, and we think it is a really unique way to play in the stock market.
Yeah, and you also like Lending Club. But I need to ask you about the atmosphere at the moment with President Trump saying that he wants corporate tax reform. And he also wants to allow companies to bring back money from overseas. Apple's hitting a record high today without having done that. They've got the big cash pile overseas. How much of a game changer will that be?
Well, I mean, on the big numbers, it's pretty big. A 10% tax cut adds about 8% to S&P 500 earnings. And, of course, for some companies, it's more. Apple is a big beneficiary. WisdomTree would be a big beneficiary. It pays rather high taxes. So it can definitely be a significant boost to earnings, especially in 2018 and 2019.
Dan Chung, we love you. Thank you so much for coming on. He says it's a romance still, at least with an old high school boyfriend for this market. But Dow gaining 88 points. We'll take that as a big kiss. There's the closing bell.